most of you guys know that everything I do is social media based, and today when I was trying to upload the video, it didn't want to work, which by the time that you see this video, it would have already uploaded because I'm having to re-upload it, and it should work fine now. But good grief, it's just so frustrating when literally everything you do is on the internet and the internet decides to not work correctly. So I got the video uploaded, but now the issue is that it's not playing correctly on mobile devices. So I'm gonna have to re-upload all that fun stuff, which is really not all that fun. But now I need to start getting some dishes clean because I've been putting it off because I haven't had any dish soap. But I'm gonna make it work and figure it out. Maybe with some hand soap, which I know is super ghetto, but it is what it is. And then I'm waiting on some laundry to wash, and then if I dry it, then I'm going to head to Starbucks because I need to work on a few things for something really special that's going down on Sunday. So I'll update you guys probably when I get to Starbucks. I also need to eat lunch at some point today because I'm hungry, but you know, we'll figure out what I'm gonna eat. I have no clue. And then thankfully I get paid tomorrow, so I can actually maybe go grocery shopping. I also need to pay rent, which might take all of my money because my job has been cutting my hours like tremendously. So if you guys know any jobs in the Conyers-Covington area, holler at your girl, because it'll be a while before I, you know, do anything substantial with YouTube. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna do some chores and I'll holler at you guys in a little while. So I finally pulled myself together and I'm on the way. Well, I was on the way to Starbucks, but actually I'm on the way to meet a friend of mine at another coffee shop for a little while, and I'm probably not going to vlog or film in there because we haven't really seen each other in a long time. And so, you know, just privacy reasons, and I don't know if she wants to be on film, so all that stuff. But after that, I am then headed to Starbucks. And I'm meeting Stephanie there, which you would have seen a lot in my more recent videos with her and her husband, and you would have seen the one from yesterday where we went out to the Korean restaurant. But Stephanie watches my videos and she shows them to Greg, so I just have to like shout them out really quick because you guys don't know, and especially if you've never been through a situation like this where you're looking for a birth parent or a relative, especially one that is overseas and you don't really know where their whereabouts are. And so one of the things about Stephanie is that she has been on a very similar journey like mine, except for hers was stateside rather than overseas. And so she has been nothing but the best support system through all of this. And when I mean that she has been invested in this whole thing, like she has literally been invested in this whole thing. And every day she's texting me like, oh, I've uncovered this, or I found this, or I've been searching this for you, and all these things. And like she even got mad at me that I didn't like show her all the pictures that I have of my birth mom and her family. So that's one of the reasons why we're meeting at Starbucks this afternoon, is so she can like see all the pictures and take photos of the ones that she needs. So I'm going to shout Stephanie out, and so I know that at some point you're going to be watching this, Stephanie. So without me trying to cry, I'm going to say thank you for all of your help and all of your support, because it means the world to me, more than I really have words to express or describe even on video. But honestly, I don't know where I'd be without you and Greg, like your support system, and just support for me in general, and the love that you've shown to me and kind of like taking me in as your own has been incredible. And so I know that God is going to bless you guys immensely, and I'm excited to see what our friendship holds for the future. And also, by the way, guys, if you are watching this, you should comment down below and convince Stephanie to come to South Korea with me. So leave that in the comment section below, because I've been trying to convince her like something fierce, because I just think that we would have a blast together. She's super funny. Her and Greg are like hilarious together, and unfortunately Greg wouldn't be able to take off for a long amount of time, but Stephanie could definitely do it. And so if you guys want to convince her to come, that would be fabulous. So this is me shouting you out, Stephanie, saying that you need to come to South Korea with me. And so every time I see her, I'm like, so when we're in South Korea, and I always like make it as if, you know, she's already made plans to come. So, but yeah, I just had to shout them out really quick because I love them like family. I appreciate them so much. And yeah. So this, my friends, is the current situation. And when I said that I had 1 million pictures to go through, here is the pictures that I am not going through because I've been through them so many times. But this young lady is going through them for me. Y'all, she's becoming a regular on this channel, so you should give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you think that her and Greg should start their own YouTube channel. That would be hilarious.
That would be funny. Oh yeah, no, I've had people tell me that before.
Yeah, that would be a hoot. So you should definitely look into that. But yeah, seriously, she has been the best ever helping me in this journey, which I already went on like a 3-minute rant earlier in the video about all of that. So she'll have to watch that later because I know she watches my videos.
Yes.
So all the 1 million, and there's still more pictures in that box over there, y'all. So many more. Like, just wait for it, and here they all are. So this is why I have people like this young lady to help me out, because otherwise I'd get overwhelmed and stressed.
Yep.
But, and also, I'm telling you guys, every time I come to Starbucks now, there's like tons of Asians, and that never used to be a thing.
They're everywhere now. They're everywhere I go.
They're everywhere.
Yes.
So, give this video a thumbs up if you're Asian and you love Asians, or if you just love Koreans like me, because, you know, we know how to party. Now we're going to finish sorting through these, and I'll holler at you guys in a little while. Alright, YouTube, so I've been home for a while now, and by a while, I mean it is like 11:14 at night, and I got home hours ago, ate dinner, all that fun stuff. But I wanted to chat with you guys really quick because I know that my videos haven't been super long lately, and it's just because I've been super busy with trying to find my birth mom and all these other things, and blogging and different things like that, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed to my blog, then link will be in the description box below. But, you know, I'm trying to get more awesome content out for you guys, but I also want to make these videos that I do, my daily vlogs, day in my life, I want to make them more interactive for you guys. So you would have seen some of that already in the beginning of this video, and there may be some more at the end of the video. But I just want to make these videos fun for you guys to watch and all that stuff. So if there's anything that you want to see, more content that you want me to do, whether it's music, you know, more sit-down videos, whatever it is, leave it in the comment section below, because I love your feedback. It helps me grow as a YouTuber. It helps me create content that you guys want to see. So hopefully this video right here is headed in the right direction, and I'm just excited to watch my YouTube channel grow. I'm excited for you guys to come along this journey with me as I try to find my birth mother, and as I dive into all things Korean culture, and just really finding out who I am as a half Korean. So hopefully, like I said, you'll like this video and all of the little overlays and stuff that I've added into it. I did want to say one other thing. So this Sunday, which I was supposed to do it last Sunday, but we ended up postponing it to this Sunday. So this Sunday, I'm speaking at the Korean church for their English service. And the reason why we scheduled it for this Sunday instead of last Sunday is because at the first Sunday of every month, the youth group meets with the English service, and they do worship together for the entire service. And so the pastor thought that it would be a great idea for me to speak to the youth as well, along with the adults that attend the English speaking service. So I was at Starbucks earlier preparing for it, and trying to gather a message that I feel like God has been laying on my heart. And so I have about a 7 to 10 minute time frame, and which might not seem like a lot, but you can actually fit a lot into a 7 to 10 minute time frame. And so, you know, I think I've got an idea of what I want to speak on. So if you guys can be praying for me, that would be amazing, because this is the first time I'm getting to speak to a whole bunch of Koreans. And so me being half Korean and me, really, really being proud of who I am as a half Korean, and really, me loving, the Korean people, because, hey, that's where my mom was from. And so, I really have a respect for them. And so it's been awesome being able to connect with other Koreans in the church, especially ones who love Jesus and kind of, are in the same place that I am with, my relationship with the Lord. It would mean a lot to me if you guys could pray for me, just because, I want to, serve God well, but I also want to bring his message and bring hope in what seems like a dark situation. And so oddly enough, we've been speaking about being in wilderness seasons at the Korean church. And so, it kind of goes along with the season that I've been in for the past 28 years, that parts of it has felt like the wilderness season. And, not knowing where my mom is and, all those different things that come along with it. So I've kind of got a message prepared along those lines. But also in another exciting thing, I ran into a friend of mine today that we used to go to church together. And, during the transition of the church kind of splitting up, we all kind of went our separate ways. And, not a lot of us really kept in touch. And he has apparently, which I didn't know this, but he's apparently been watching my journey unfold on YouTube and Facebook and all of my social media platforms. And so I saw him today when I was in Old Town Conyers, and we chatted for a few minutes. And, he kind of told me that I've been an inspiration to him. And, it means a lot to me that, people like him and others of you that watch my videos and encourage me to post more. It's encouraging for me to know that I'm making an impact, because I've always wondered, is what I'm doing on social media, is my platform on social media really impacting people? And apparently it is, because I'm getting feedback from all of you guys and from, friends of mine and different things like that. I actually had a friend the other day that was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, where are your videos? They're not uploaded, and I wait for your videos every day." And then I had another friend that was like, "Excuse me, but your blog was super vague for me. I need all the information you've got concerning, your recent discoveries in the journey of finding your birth mom." And so super encouraging that all of you guys believe in me and want me to succeed and want this, reunion with my birth mom. And you're supporting me with my YouTube channel, with my blog, on all of my social media platforms. And so I just have to thank you guys for being that support system for me. It's like I shouted out Stephanie and Greg earlier, because they've been a huge, huge support system for me. But all of you guys have, been a support system just as well. And it means a lot to me, because, there's oftentimes, like the other day I was on the phone with Stephanie, and I just had a freak out moment, and I just lost it. Because oftentimes this situation is difficult, and I don't share a lot of that stuff with you guys, but there's times where I've cried myself to sleep. There's times, even when I was younger, that I longed for a relationship with my birth mom. Like I saw other mother and daughter relationships, I wanted that. And so I never had that growing up. And there's a lot of things that, my birth mom has missed out on, important, parts of me growing up and becoming an adult. And so I've always, kind of felt like I lacked in that area. So there's times where it's been difficult, even as an adult, even at 30 years old, I still have moments where I'm just like, God, I want my mama, and I think that's a natural thing for all of us, when we're missing a parent or, whatever the circumstance is. We were all created for love. We were all created for companionship. And I think for me, it's been hard. This is just me being real. There's times that it's been difficult, and I'm like, God, I see all these mom and daughter relationships, and sometimes I envy that, and sometimes I get jealous, because I'm like, God, I've never had that. And what is that like? And so, at the end of the day, although I've missed out on that, I've not really missed out too much, because I've had my relationship with Jesus, and that has made things a lot easier. And I've also had awesome people like Alan and Julie, who are my spiritual parents, who have definitely stepped in. And there's, been other people that have kind of mentored me and spoken into my life growing up. My, very first youth pastor, Austin Aldridge, he's been a huge, part of my journey and my walk with God and just life in general. And then there's Nancy Head and all these other people that I could, make a long laundry list of people who have been there for me. And so, this is just me being real. I've had a great support system throughout the 8 years or so that I've been saved. But there are still times and there are still, seasons where I do walk through that wilderness, and, I do kind of envy mom and daughter relationships and all those things. And so, I just wanted to be, transparent and vulnerable with all of you, because that's why I'm on social media. I don't do any of this just to do it. I want you guys to come along with me on this journey, and it also holds me accountable, to say I can look back in 5 to 10 years from now and see where I was at this moment, and then, see where I am then in the future and be like, gosh, I've come so far. And so, I'm excited for you guys to follow me on this journey. I'm excited about South Korea, this summer, and I've still got my campaigns up. So if you want to donate, if you want to support me, I still need airfare. I still need spending money, food money, all that fun stuff. So links for that will be in the description box below. But, I just want to thank you guys, because you've been awesome. You've been amazing. But I think I am going to end the video here because it is pretty late, and I've talked quite enough for you guys, at least on this video. But like I say to end every video, peace out, Girl Scout. Love you, boo. And keep doing what it is that you're doing, because you're amazing and it's amazing. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, and goodbye.